Hey, I'm Lane Lindstrom, the editor of Snow West Magazine. We're out here in Montana at the annual photo shoots, and we're going to talk about an engine. But it's not the engine on Jim's hat. It's a new engine that Polaris is introducing on some select 2021 models. Jim is the engine guru at Polaris, and he's going to tell us a little. So what are we talking? First of all, tell us your full name and title.
Jim Barzak. I'm a staff engineer in the powertrain division at Polaris.
Okay, so what was your part of this new engine?
So I was one of the team members that came up with this engine. We started with the 850 platform, and this was one of the engines that was planned when we designed the 850 engine.
Oh.
And we knew we were going to most likely do a smaller variant of it, and the 650 is that engine.
Okay, so this we're in year 3 of the 850. 2021 will be year 3.
Correct. We introduced it in model year 19, so model year 21 will be the 3rd year.
Okay, so you were thinking of this 650 way back then.
Correct.
Okay.
And that was part of our. So what the 650 is basically an 850 bottom end. So it has the same stroke, which is a 74 millimeter stroke.
Okay.
And then what we did is we took the 850 cylinder, which is an 85 millimeter bore, and we shrunk that down to 74.8.
Okay.
So basically the 650 is the 850 bottom end with a smaller cylinder, piston, exhaust valves, a different exhaust manifold, and a different cylinder head.
Okay. So are we revealing any horsepower numbers?
We are not. We're saying it's roughly 10% better than our current 600.
What's going to happen to that 600?
Well, the 600 will still be used in model year 21 on our Axis platforms, but our new Matrix platform is strictly 650 and 850 engines.
Okay, so was this engine purpose-built for this new Matrix platform?
It was not necessarily for the Matrix platform, but it has the same bottom end, the same mounting structure, and again, it's our new platform of engines.
Okay, so I know that the Matrix platform is narrower at basically at the knees at the gas tank. Did that come into play with anything on the engine, or did you have to worry?
Not really. So most of the narrowing that was done was mainly in the fuel tank. So up front, we still had the width and the room we needed to fit in both the 650 and the 850 engine.
Okay, so if I told you could only pick three only, highlights of the new engine, the best benefits, the whatever you think, what would those 3 be?
So first one I would say would be 87 octane fuel.
Okay.
Second one is it's a very efficient engine, so at trail speeds you're going to get some really good miles per gallon out of it. And then the third one is it still is a super snappy and strong engine.
That bird up there?
Yeah,
he
agrees.
He likes Minnesotans better than Idahoans. So him, not me. Okay, so you talked about the fuel efficiency. More fuel efficient than the 600?
For sure. So this has the 3-stage exhaust valve that we
okay.
used on the 850,
Right.
and it's been resized for the 650. So it means that we have 3 different stages, whereas our older 600 is just a single-stage exhaust valve. So what this allows us to do is have a really low exhaust port height, which really helps the fuel efficiency and performance at trail speeds.
Where's the engine built?
The engine's built in Osceola along with all of our other 2-stroke engines.
So they build their engines in Osceola and then they're shipped up to Roseau.
Correct.
Put in the machines when they're manufactured. So Jim, tell us what models this new 650 is in.
So the new 650 is currently in for model year 21 in the Matrix platform. So the only vehicle that it's available in is anything Matrix based.
So remind me, is the Matrix a spring only?
There's a couple models of Matrix that are spring snow check only. There will be some dealer stocking models of the lower mid-range models come fall.
With the 650?
Correct.
Okay, so it's not a spring-only engine. Because when the 850 came out, it was a spring-only now, and now you can get that 850 in season as well.
Correct. And this is the first year that you can get the 850 in season as well.
Any other thoughts about the 650?
I think it's a great engine, and I think it'll help revitalize call it the mid-size engines. You know, that segment of the snowmobile industry.
Yeah, it is peppy. We had one out this morning when we rode. It's got pretty good bottom end and a pretty broad power range, which is pretty nice, especially when you're going into and then coming out of some corners. It's got some real good jump on the bottom to help you scoot to the next one, so it works well. So we're done with this because we really want to go riding now on the new 650.
That is right.